What's good, guys, and welcome back to another sneaker teaser video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Yeezy 350 V2 Zyon. So now the Zyon has been pushed back from June to July, so we've been waiting for this shoe for a long time. Everyone is excited, everyone loves this shoe, and the demand for this shoe is quite high, but also the stock numbers are very high. So with that being said, I will tell you each way that you can cop this shoe. It should be a very easy cop, but at the same time, don't sleep on it because you will miss out on this Covenant shoe, and it will sell out within, I would say, 2 hours of the drop. But it's gonna take only that long because there's so many pairs. If there was a smaller amount of pairs, this shoe would be extremely difficult to get. So the first method of copying the shoe is Yeezy Supply. Of course, Yeezy Supply. Yeezy Supply is gonna host its own splash page like it does with every release. This release should be very different. Who knows how Yeezy Supply is gonna act on this release, because with the past few releases, Yeezy Supply has been upping its bot protection game, which is good and bad. Because it's bad because manual users have been getting blocked from YeezySupply.com. In fact, me myself, I've been blocked twice, and I've only had open 2 Google Chrome users. So they're very protective with that site now. However, it's to a fault because manual users are getting blocked as well. So it looks as the Zyons will be dropping on this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're there early, because if you try to log in around 10 p.m., the flight might be flooded, and that could cause issues with getting to the shoe at that specific time. So now the next method that you could take when approaching this shoe is Adidas.com. That is a raffle, so make sure it's live right now. So make sure you go sign up as many accounts as you possibly can. Make sure that the information that you put in, your personal information, do not conflict with the other accounts, or they will just cancel your order. So make sure that you have separate accounts, separate information, and participate as soon as you can, because that raffle does end at a certain point. The stock number on both those websites seem to be very high because it's a global release. So it's full family sizing. It's gonna be adults, kids, and infants. So whenever that happens, that means that it's a very high stock number and that you have a good chance of copping the shoe. Now, other ways that you can cop this shoe, which are less likely for you to cop a pair, however, I would say go for it just because you want to cook on the shoe. You want to get as many pairs as you can, because people will still take L's regardless. You know, it's inevitable for people to take L's on shoes because not everyone can get the shoe. So those options are Dick's. Dick's is having an online release only at 7 a.m. that day. If you get there on time, you could get a shoe that time, because for us East Coast people, 7 a.m. is not that early, but for West Coast people, that's 4 a.m. So who knows if they're gonna be up, if they just might stay up and pull an all-nighter to get the shoe. But I think your chances of copping at that time will be very high. I'm not very sure on the exact number of stock that Dick's have, but I'm sure that it's enough for you to go in and cop a pair at 7 a.m. Now the next option you can take, which I don't really enjoy doing because I always take L's on these websites, but it's SNS. So with SNS is sneakers and stuff. There's other raffles such as Kith, Bodega. There's all these other sites that you can try to get your shoe on. However, I don't find myself comfortable on trying to cop to those sites because I always take an L. So I just go with the major retailers such as Dick's, Champs, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Yeezy Supply, Adidas. Those are the options I'm going to go through. And I'm also going to go through Yeezy Mafia. He does add a little bit extra for the shoe to be pre-ordered. However, it's a good way to secure a pair. And if you don't get the pair, then you get your money back guaranteed. So that's another option that you can choose. It's another $80 fee on top of the $220 that the shoe costs. However, I think the resale market will make up for that pricing difference, and it's just worth a shot to try to get as many pairs as you can. So like all 350 V2s, I'm gonna go over how the shoe looks, what it retails for, and what you can expect for resale predictions. First of all, this shoe looks fire. It's probably one of the best colorways of 350 V2 that we have seen this year so far. I think it might take the whole year, just because of how Covenant this shoe is when it's compared to the Turtle Dove V1s. Everyone loved the V1 Turtle Doves, so this shoe I don't think goes far off of that trend. Therefore, I think this shoe is going to have resale value, and it's going to be one of the best 350 V2s that we have this year. So the retail value of this shoe is $220 on Yeezy Supply on all platforms as well, except if you're going through Yeezy Mafia, then there's an $80 upcharge for him copping the shoe for you. However, if you don't get the shoe, you get that $80 back, so it's still a safe bet. If you do get the shoe, it's like $300 plus some tax. However, I think the resale value will be still there. So when it comes to resale value, this shoe is blowing up right now. There's sizes that are up to $450, and the lowest size value that I've seen is about $330. So even if you do go through Yeezy Mafia, there is still some lunch money to be made there. However, I would look on StockX, look on the sites like GOAT that will give you an evaluation before buying the shoe. Look for the size that has the most profit. Go for that shoe on Yeezy Mafia, because then you can make more than lunch money. You can actually make some good profit on that shoe. If you caught this shoe manual with the Yeezy Supply, Adidas, Dick's, any of those sites that I mentioned earlier on in the video, then you know that there's big margins to be made, easily over $100 per pair. Now the sizing, I would recommend either smaller sizes or larger sizes if you want the most profit. 9, like 8.5, 9, all the way up till 10. Those are more of the common sizes, so I think those shoes will still have resale value, but not as much as either extremely small or extremely large. So if you want profit, go for either of those two sizes. If you don't care and just want a personal pair, go for any size. And if you're just trying to cook up as many pairs as you can, go for any size, because you're going to make money regardless on what shoe you get. So that is all for how to cop the 350 V2 Zyon. And if this video was informative, please like the video, drop a like, and subscribe to the channel down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.